I would like a ring, I would like a ring, I would like a diamond ring on my wedding finger. I would like a big and shiny diamond that I can wave around, talk about it. And when the day is here, forgiving God that I could never doubt it. Yeah! Hello and welcome to Sing It to the World. My name is Daria. I'm a singer and a vocal coach. And today we're looking at how to sing Where Is My Husband by RAYE. Today we're in the key of B flat minor. And the range is from C sharp 3, which is this note. And it happens on Is It Far Away? Is it far away? So quite low there, huh? But we're gonna look into it, don't worry. And the highest note is F5, which is I would like a ring, ring, or me. That me is also an F5. Let's get straight into it. This song starts with the chorus. Let's have a look at it first. And this is how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Baby, where the hell's my husband? Why's it take him so long to find me? Oh baby, where the hell's my lover? Getting down with another. Tell him if you see him, baby. If you see him, tell him he should have. Oh, it's so much fun. Let's learn to sing this. So you've got chest voice there, which is your speaking voice. This is the voice I'm speaking with right now. However, it's got a good amount of cry in it. Baby, that sort of quality of your voice, kind of moany a bit, yeah? But don't overdo it though. We don't want to sound like this. No, that's too much. Vocal cry just boosts the brightness in your voice. It's actually really good when it's paired up with belting, which is basically what you're doing here. How do we do it? Try it on a no, no, no for me first. So, no, no, no. Find that cry for me. No, no, no. Just say it with me. Say it. No, no, no. No, no, no. You know? No, no. Yeah, good. So that no, no, no is what I want you to think about. So now try and sing it on a comfortable pitch. No, 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 no. Yeah, try that again. No, 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 no. Lovely. That's too much cry. That is like 70%. That's way too much. Let's bring it a bit lower. So like to 30%. No, 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 no. Yeah. Baby, where the hell's my husband? Yeah, that is just enough to get that note and to boost the brightness and have a lovely bright sort of tone. Now we need that strength, don't we? We don't want to sound shouty, we want to sound strong, we want to sound confident. My cat agrees with me as always. What I need you to do is bring your knuckles together for it. So I'm gonna actually take this. I know. I'm gonna take this ring off because it's gonna be in the way. So I need you to do this. So just do this for a second and notice what's going on here. In your abs, in your abdominal area. This area is very important in singing because it gives you power if used correctly and if not overused. So I don't want you squeezing. No, we just need a good amount of support, a good amount of that kind of groundedness. Think of it that way. We're grounding you a bit. So think of that, yeah? So, baby, try that for me with the knuckles. Baby, noticing this, tensing a bit, but only a little bit, just enough to feel like you've got some form of power, yeah, a bit of power. Baby, lovely. Now try it a bit higher. Baby, add vocal cry to it. Baby, very nice. I'll try the actual pitch. Baby, and make sure that you pronounce the B very well. Baby, that's gonna help you keep that sound strong because B. Say that for me. Your vocal folds, your voice, they come together really well on the B sound, all the way together. And we need that because it's basically belting. Treat it as belting. And in belting, we need to make sure that your vocal folds stay together. Yeah, it's a good, really full vocal fold closure. So that B sound actually really helps. So make sure to pronounce it well. Now that you know the technique, yeah, you've got the knuckles for your vocal support, yeah, and you've got the cry. I need you to make sure that you add a little surprised breath to it. What is that? Surprise breath is a technique I absolutely love and teach here on Sing It to the World extensively. Check out my other lessons for it. And it's basically a technique where it just releases any throat tension that you may have and preempts any throat tension happening, okay? So it's really useful in belting because you're gonna go, you can take a quick breath, short breath, yeah? Not a lot, not that, just and that's it. And it's like as if you're surprised, like, oh wow, what is that kind of thing, okay? And that lowers your larynx, lowers your voice box where your voice lives, making sure that there's no throat tension, because when your larynx is too high up, it brings that kind of sound, you know, that's really screechy kind of belts. That means that your larynx is too high up, okay? So you need to lower it a bit, balance it out. So surprise breath, knuckles, and cry, okay? This is our base for the belts here. I need you to try it for me, okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Baby, where's my husband? What is taking him so long? Good. And you can breathe here so many times. Like, this is great. You don't have to like hold your breath or anything. You don't. Just baby, breathe. Where the hell's my husband? Breathe. What is taking him so long? Breathe. Like, it's very, very nice like that. So you can do little surprise breaths to make sure that your larynx isn't shooting up in between those belts. To find me, not easy, I guess, is it? It's not easy, but it's completely doable. It's completely doable. To find, I need you to really pronounce that well, especially the T and F in the lyrics. So, to find, and make sure it's not to find, too low on the placement. To find, okay? To find me. So it's not to, it's to find. Do you see that your mouth's kind of looking out a bit more here? Yeah? So, to find me, okay? Say that first. To find me. Good. Well done. Well done. So we're thinking very forward. We're thinking out like this, okay? To find me. And we're pronouncing the T and the F really well. But we're not giving it too much air. It's not find me. It's not find me, yeah? It's find me. The F, you are using your teeth as a barrier to find me for the air. So that it's not find, but it's fine. Because when your sound is breathy, your vocal folds aren't coming together at all. Vocal folds are not doing anything there. So we need to make sure that your vocal folds stay put, or at least we need to apply some form of air pressure so that it doesn't affect your belts. And this is how you do it. To find me. Remember, to find, cry, that, knuckles, for your vocal support, for your strength, for your power. And you've got your little surprise breath as well, yeah, before to find. Remember that. These are your 3 steps you need to do for your belts here. So, to find me. E. So me notes, F5, it is high up, yes, and it's E as well. So it's not, E is just not great, yeah, but we can adjust it, we can adapt and make it work for us. Of course we can. So, me, I need you to open your mouth a bit more. So it's not me, too small. We need some space, okay? We need to make it spacious so it rings really nicely, so it resonates well. So, me. Try that for me first. Me. Very good. And once again for luck, me. And see how I'm pronouncing the M a bit longer, yeah? Do that as well. Me. Very good. And make sure that actually your support is still there. We're not relaxing. We're not doing that. We're just, we're aware of it. It's not there ever. It's not tensing, but it's there. Yeah, so do that. To find me. Okay. And I need you to think of it as if you're throwing it. To find me. Lovely. Very nice. And throw it again. To find me. Taking a surprise breath before to find me is actually really crucial because we don't have time to breathe there after me. We need to go straight into the oh baby, yeah, which is a C#5 belt. It's high, yeah, it is very high, but what do we have? We have cry, we have this, we have knuckles, we have a surprised breath, which is gonna balance your larynx. And do you remember I told you about this, yeah? Your support, it needs to feel like you are really relying on it, yeah? You're grounded like that. I need you to make sure that you are not lifting your shoulders when you do that. That is a really shallow way to breathe for singing because it doesn't give you enough support at all. It just focuses everything here and, in your throat. That is how throat tension begins as well. So, really important to not lift your shoulders when you breathe, yeah? And make sure that, just pop your hands here, okay? Your ribs, they do need to work. So it's not just your tummy that needs to pop out when you breathe. It's your ribs as well, they need to come out. So that, did you see that? Just go in there, yeah, expanding. So you've got, that's your surprise breath, okay? That's your ideal surprise breath, where your abdominal area is engaged rather than that. Because that is not going to help, even if you do it in a surprised way. That is just not going to help, okay? So I know, it's not fair. It's not fair. But once you learn this, you can use it in every single song that needs belting. Literally, okay? Learn it once, use it forever. So that's it. Practice that with me, yeah? Lovely. And it's not long, is it? It's not, no, it's just, that's it, okay? Let's try this. So you've got to find me, yeah? Right, to find me, yeah? I know it's a lot of steps, yeah, I know. Singing is multitasking, but once you learn the steps, it is so much easier and it becomes your second nature. Trust me, just trust me, okay? Come on, we can do this. So, to find me, let's go. To find me, oh baby. And again, throw that and make sure that you've got the support on the baby, yeah? Baby, okay? Try that in your own time. Don't rush through it. Make sure you understand the steps. Go back, practice your proper breathing, your belly breathing, practice it, okay? Make sure your ribs are working as well, okay? And try this again. Another thing that's really important in the chorus of Where Is My Husband is making sure that ends of the phrases are not long, because that is exactly where the style is. This is why RAYE sounds so stylish. It's all in that phrasing, because it's not, baby, where the hell's my husband? What is taking him so long? You know, it's not that, is it? It's not long kind of notes. This is where the style really, really shows. Because it's just, baby, where the hell's my husband? It's just, that, okay? Practice that. That really suits the song so beautifully. So get inspired, okay? Get inspired by RAYE, because it's an incredible little tool. Doesn't mean that every single song needs the short kind of phrases, but some songs really, really benefit from it, like this one here, so give it a go. So make sure to continue the chorus in the same vein that we've been discussing with your cry, with your chest voice, with throwing on head voice notes. And make sure to use your breath support efficiently and practice it beforehand. Let's move into the pre-chorus. We're going to skip the verse because it's very wordy, it's very conversational. I am going to give you tips on how to approach the verses when learning them later in this lesson, so stick around. Let's have a look at the pre-chorus. Listen to what registers I'm using, okay? Analyze it as I sing it, and let's have a look at it. So, and he must need me completely. How my heart yearns for him. Is he far away? Is he okay? Gosh, it's low, isn't it? C#3, that is really low. Now, how do we approach it? You heard like I was struggling there a bit, so let's fix it. Now, what do we have here? We've got, and he must is your chest voice, need me. RAYE actually switches back to chest voice on me. You don't have to, I think, you know? If you're struggling with that, I'd say just stay in your head voice. And he must need me. Need me is your head voice. That is also an option. It's also an option. But if you want to push yourself a bit, if you want to challenge yourself, yes, do the RAYE version, yeah, do the original version where you switch to your chest voice, which is, and he must need me. Like, you can do that too. But let's stick to head voice today. It's absolutely fine to do. And he must is your chest voice. Need. Do you remember what we did on me in the chorus, yeah? We opened your mouth a bit more. We didn't do me, yeah? We did me. And we pronounced the M very well. That keeps the brightness alive. Now we need the same here. Need. Need. You pronounce the N well. Yeah, you stay on it a bit. And then on the E, I need you to drop your mouth a bit. Need. Not it shouldn't look weird. Okay? It shouldn't. If it looks a bit weird, maybe you're doing too much. So it should look fairly normal. Need me. Okay. Need me. Completely. There's a little run there in the middle. Completely. Okay? So, slow it down. completely. And choose points of emphasis within that run. Points of emphasis is the notes that you sing just a bit louder than the other notes. That really helps with the whole kind of flow of the run, so it's not just all one level sort of notes. You need some form of dynamic in it. Dynamic is how loud or quiet you're singing things. So, completely, that li, just put something down. Yeah, is my ring back? Completely, okay? Think of it that way. It's not in your face, kind of completely, no. Completely, just a little bit. And, yeah, we need to slow it down a bit. Completely. Remember to emphasize that completely note, yeah? Completely, lovely. Now try to be quicker. Completely, and again. Completely, good, and again. Completely, lovely, well done. Now the interesting bit, actually. How my heart yearns for him. Gosh, it's low, is it far away? What can we do? What do I usually do when I can't reach a low note? If it's like really, really low. Because C#3, for most female singers, is not comfortable range, okay? I would say D sharp is good. C# is pushing it a bit, isn't it? So I would let my voice either go into the fry, which is the, yeah, so. How my heart is for him, is if I, see, like I'm pretty much frying it, is it far away? But you might be absolutely fine with it. So go for it, but you've got a fry option if, you know, it's a bit like shaky there. How my heart yearns for him. Now, do you hear that it's the same pattern, yeah? Da 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 da. It's just like rolling. Something's just like rolling down the hill. Think of it this way. Visualization and singing really helps. Really, really does. So tap into that with me, okay? Emphasis. What's going on here? What's going on? What are we emphasizing? How my heart. So the first note gets emphasized. It's just something you use, yeah, to get through that run. How my heart yearns for him, is he far away, etc. So this is all chest voice. What I suggest you do is try to keep it above the pencil. I'm looking for a pencil. I got a pencil. So get a pencil for me, and what we want is to make sure that your run stays above the pencil as opposed to below it. Let me show you what below the pencil would sound like. How my heart yearns for him. Yeah, it's just dropping. Placement's just dropping. I need you to keep it above the pencil, so a bit more forward. How my heart yearns for him. Okay? There. That way, you're not dropping into that zone. Okay? How my heart. Okay. How my heart. And practice the run really slowly. Nothing new here. This is how you do runs. You practice them slowly, you break them down. Do it 2 words at a time. How my. That's it. That's good for now. How my. Yeah? And this is how you work through it, through all of the run. Okay? Right, give it a go, see what you think. The next switch we've got into your head voice is on the is he okay. So you go, is he okay? Okay. There's a little flip there, quite like it. I think it's nice. Okay. Remember what we did. We threw the sound in head voice earlier today in the lesson, yeah? Okay. Throw it. Throw it. It will help you switch better. Okay. Easier, right? And again. Okay. Beautiful. Well done. And then same thing. There's a run there, but treat it the same way we did on How My Heart Yearns for Him and on Completely, yeah? Go back, you can apply absolutely the same principle on other runs in this song. And for this man is testing me, help me, help me, help me, Lord, I need you to tell me that. C#5, we've already done C#5 today. On Oh Baby in the chorus, yeah? So come back to that part and literally copy and paste that technique, okay? copy and paste it. You've got your surprise breath, you've got a little bit of vocal cry there, and make sure to use your breath support efficiently with the knuckles, okay? And make sure to breathe with your ribs. There's a lot of steps. I hope you remember them all. Write them down. Take notes. Please do. Let's have a look at the bridge. So in the bridge, we're going to look at I would like a ring. I would like a ring, of course. Of course, we're not going to leave this lesson without it. What do we have? I would like a ring. I would like a ring. I would like a diamond ring on my wedding finger. I would like a big and shiny diamond that I can wave around, talk about it. And when the day is here, forgive me, God, that I could never doubt it. Yeah. What do we have here? A, we need to slow it down. You knew I was gonna say that. You knew it. Now the thing is, here we need to make sure that you really take into account where your voice currently sits and what is comfortable for you. What does that mean? That means that we don't switch registers where RAYE switches registers necessarily, or where RAYE switch registers necessarily. You need to think about what is comfortable for you, because this is really fast and we need to make sure that it sounds good fast, right? Makes sense. So when we've got that's A flat 4. I start with chest voice there. I like to start with chest voice so that I can sort of jump off of it into head voice. Now you might be completely different and you might want to start in head voice. I would like a ring, and that is fine. You can just start in head voice. That is fine as well. And then you can switch whenever it goes lower, 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 lower. So you will be able to switch back to chest voice whenever your voice feels like it, okay? It can be early, it can be late, it doesn't really matter. So think about that, okay? But I gave you an example of where it might happen. You need to basically say it first, slowly in the rhythm, in the original rhythm. So you've got, I would like a ring, I would like a ring, I would like a diamond ring on my wedding finger, I would like a big and shiny diamond that I can wave around and talk about it. And when the day is here, forgive me, God, that I could ever doubt it. We want to get into the structure of it first. And you know how I usually say, need to make sure that you're pronouncing the words well. And I was just about to say that as well, and then I realized that it's actually a bad advice here, because it's so fast. Being accurate, like super accurate with your diction articulation, will actually slow you down. You need to still pronounce the words, but in a smaller way, so your articulation will be quite small here. I would like a ring, it's quite small. And rap it slowly first. Say it first, yeah? That's really important. Then you speed it up, but try to keep it within the rhythm, yeah? I would like a ring, I would like a ring, I would like a diamond ring on my wedding finger, da-da-da-da-da. We need to make sure that the breathing is in place. So it's tricky here because you've got, I would like a ring, I would like a ring, I would like a diamond ring on my wedding finger, I would like a big and shiny diamond that I can wave around and talk about it. And that's your first breath. Remember we talked about with regards to the ribs. Yeah, that's what I need you to do. So you've got, I would like a ring, I would like a ring, and hold that in place. Don't go, I would like a ring. That's it, you don't have any air left. We need to take a breath with your ribs, with your tummy. Yeah, think of that. I would like a ring, and hold it for as long as you can, and then it will slowly, obviously, will start deflating. That's normal, that is fine. As you sing, it will happen. And another little thing I need you to do for the breathing, to make sure you don't run out, start tucking your stomach in when you feel like you're gonna run out of air. So towards, let's say, around I would like a big and shiny diamond, this is where we start slowly tucking your stomach in. Check this out. So I'm gonna sit like this so you can see it better. So you've got, I would like a ring, I would like a ring, I would like a diamond ring on my wedding finger, I would like a big and shiny diamond that I can wave around, talk about it. Did you see that? Yeah, start tucking it in. Why? Because this is how you use your reserved breath, it's called. Because even when we feel like, oh, we're running out of air, you're not. You're not running out of air because you still have that reserved air you've not used yet. All you need to do is just tuck your stomach in. And that's how you push the air out of your lungs. And this is how you don't run out of air on this huge phrase, because it is really, really long, isn't it? And this is how you do it. And you can use this method in any other songs as well where you run out of air. Try it out, okay? I'm sure it will help. Now, when we've gone, I would like a ring. Remember that above the pencil placement we talked about? Yeah? I need you to make sure that we're keeping it there. I would like a ring, as opposed to ring, below. Nuh-uh, too dropped, too low. I would like a ring, and it's really small. Ring. It's like a ring, really. It's like something is ringing. Ring, and use that r for me. Ring, yeah? And throw it. Remember the throw in? We already did that today. I would like a ring. Lovely. Well done. And that is basically it for I would like a ring bit. All you need to do is A, slow it down. Make sure that the rhythm is intact though, because I think that will help you a lot when you start speeding things up. Make sure to switch registers whenever your voice asks for it. So you can switch to head voice earlier, back to chest voice earlier, later, up to you. Whatever you think benefits your voice and whatever makes your voice really shine in this song. Let's have a look at the verses. I've got a couple of tips and tricks I would like to share with you for the verses. The first tip being, listen to what rhythm stands out, what words stand out in that whole kind of verse, because it's all very, very fast and suddenly we get a word that stands out of the whole sort of flow. Something like, that ain't me, well I've been reviewing applications, wait. That wait, yeah, it's longer, it's like a little slide. So you want to make sure that you sort of lead that whole phrase to that point. That's your point of emphasis. Do you remember points of emphasis in the runs, yeah, that we talked about? This is the point of emphasis here in the verse. Wait, that's where you want to lead to. Keep that weight in mind when singing the rest of it, because everything else is sort of on the same level, yeah? But wait stands out. Same with praying to the Lord, yeah? Same kind of slide thing. So keep that in mind. Remember that in wordy songs like this, when learning them, it's really about listening. It's purely a listening game. Slow it down on YouTube. I use that speed setting on YouTube. It's brilliant, like for so many things. You can really slow it down, really listen and repeat with RAYE. Or you can even do it with this lesson. Yeah, you can slow it down when I show you things. You can slow it down, listen to it in more detail and then do it with me, then put it back to the original tempo. But yes, listen to what rhythm stands out, what words stand out of the whole flow, what catches your attention. Underline it if you're printing the lyrics out. Make sure that you write it down somewhere so that your brain registers it, because this is really important. These are the words that you need to keep in mind when learning this song. And that's how you do it. This is how you do it. How fun was this? I think this song is so much fun to sing. I really hope that this lesson will help you sing this song with more understanding of the technique and just make it more fun as well. If some vocal terms like chest voice, head voice, breathing and vocal support are new to you, or you're not sure of how to actually work with that, make sure to check out my singing course called Step Into Singing, where in just 5 lessons I teach you all the vocal foundations you need to know and give you clarity so that you know exactly what your voice is doing and how to control it. The link will be in the description below. Let me know in the comments below what other songs you'd like me to teach you here on Sing It to the World. Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more lessons and I will see you next time.